Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel video. In this video I'm going to drive this next generation Scania. So in this video I'm going to do 5 next generation Scania, but I'll edit the boring bits out in the middle and probably fast forward some reversing and stuff. So my first one is this Scania R. Scania R450, 13 litre engine I believe. So as you can see we are in the evening right now, so there probably won't be much to see. Let me turn my volume up a bit. Lovely, and yeah, and oh, they corrected the indicator sound and as well as the mirror there. So basically I got this add-on when I mean not add-on, it comes with the update when it was still in beta. And when it was still in beta, the game had a problem with the mirror. That mirror, that one you used to look at the front, and that has been resolved now. So now this is quite a nice lorry, by the way. In all of the lorries I used this kind of interior. I mean similar kind. The stock one, I mean the cheaper one, isn't like this. So basically this is the new Scania's cockpit, which looks absolutely amazing. So I'm taking this job from Birmingham to Sheffield. It's peace. I will probably fast forward or edit the middle bit out and show you some of the highlights of each drive, because I'm going to do 5 lorries in and as well as 5 trips in this video, which is going to take too long and I don't want my video to be too long. Lovely. So here we go, we've attached to peas, a trailer of peas, and we are going to, the trailer is 18 tons, and we are going to go to Sheffield. We're in Birmingham right now, I believe, yeah. We're going to Sheffield through these single carriageways. Lovely. Oops, wrong button. I also noticed another update in this game. It's that it saves when you're in progress. It tells you on the top left corner that it's saving. I quite like that they corrected the indicator sound. I'm not sure about the old Scania, but in this game, before this update, the Scania indicator sound used to be wrong. I hope they can fix the handbrake sound as well. Let me tell you something about this lorry. This one has got a 4x2 chassis, and the engine is 13 litre I believe, 4 450 horsepower engine. All engines used in the next generation Scania are Euro 6, and the gearbox on this one is a Scania Opticruise GRS 905 R. So it's a 12-speed automated. Excuse me. By the way, I realized a new thing to show you. It's that the gearbox animation works. I mean the gear selector animation on this one. So when you select driver, you can actually see it twisting on the column. This is quite a nice lorry to drive, to be honest, but it's not my favourite configuration. So there we go, I'm going to fast forward a bit from now on until I get to Sheffield. So here we are in Sheffield. Yes, that annoying music popped up because I'm running out of time, and it was a pleasant drive. To be honest, I actually like driving on a single carriageway more than on a motorway. This lorry performed quite well. I like this better than the old Scania, except the hill climbing bits. It doesn't perform really well, but that's the same case with all the lorries, so I wouldn't mind that much. What is yet need to be improved? What yet needs to be improved is the map, I do believe. I kind of feel like the UK map is a bit left out. Hello? Okay, there we go. Let me reverse this lorry. Lovely. Very nice. Look at that. Now the next one is this one, a Scania S730, a 16-litre V8 engine. And of course I've got the high roof. The previous one, the Scania R450, the one I just drove, is a normal roof. This one is the high roof. They took off the top line from the old one in the new Scania generation, but I don't see the difference between the high line and the old top line. I've got a 6x4 chassis. This doesn't come with 8x4 chassis yet. That would be lovely to have that one. And I am in Sheffield hauling in industrial cable reel 34 ton. Of course I need to demonstrate some heavy haulage. Now let's jump in, listen to this V8 power. That sounds lovely, so off we go. Oh, I forgot to show you the gear selector. Watch this. It actually moves, unless you put it in manual mode, in which case it stays there. Okay, let's move. So I'm going from Sheffield to Grimsby, this one, in the heavy haulage. This feels quite nice, especially with the 730 horsepower engine. It really does its job. So this lorry has got 730 horsepower engine, V8 one, and even though it still struggles a bit to climb the hills, and of course there's a bit problem with steering because this one has got only one steering axle, whilst having two driving axles. That's a bit problematic. And the gearbox in this one is the Scania Opticruise GRSO 925 R. The last R means that I've got a retarder. By the way, all lorries in this video have retarders because I like retarders. And the gearbox on this one is 12 plus 2 speed, so that's designed for heavy haulage, which is good. So off we go. I'm going to cut off or fast forward the next bit until we hit Grimsby. So here we go in Grimsby, and it was not bad. There was a slight problem with steering because I've got only one steering axle whilst having two driving axles. It wouldn't be a problem if I had only one driving axle, but if I have two driving axles, it kind of helps to have an extra steering axle as well. It's quite dodgy to steer a thing with two non-steering axles and one steering axle. Or at least at the front. But the entire back is dependent on the front, so let me reverse. So there we go, we are parked. Brilliant. This is brilliant. Absolutely amazing. So this one is my third one, the third lorry I'm driving in this video, and it is my absolute favourite. It's my favourite kind, favourite thing. Everything is tuned to my favourite. So this is going to be amazing. And I am driving an empty pallet, a trailer holding empty pallets from Cambridge to Dover, and it's 22 tons. And let me walk you through a bit about this lorry. Hang on. First, so basically I've got a 520 horsepower V8 engine. That's the lowest V8 you can get. I actually want this lorry to this configuration in real life. And the wheels, the chassis is 6x2 forward/4. So first is steering axle, second steering axle, third one driving. The second axle can be lifted, and of course the good thing with the new generation Scania is that when you have multiple axles, more than two, you can have the side protection bar, and the grille use some premium things. The roof is high and it's an R cap. To be honest, I like R better than S because it's lower, and I'm a fan of low floor, even though the floor is not flat. I don't really mind it, but it's a good one. I like V8, but I don't really want too much power. So, here we go. The gearbox I have is, should I drop that axle? Yeah, I should probably do that. And the gearbox I have is Scania Opticruise GRSO 905 R. So it's of course it has a retarder. It's a 12-speed automated. This one has got a lower overall ratio than the first one I drove. Well, they're both 12-speed automated, but this one has a lower gear ratio, which means that the engine runs lower. Does it? I think so. When you go to a higher gear, your ratio drops. Yes, that's true. Now the one I drove previously was the Scania S. That one they put a gearbox with crawler gears. So that one has the highest overall gear ratio. I mean, even the highest gear in that one is, when you drive at 56 miles an hour in 12th gear in the heavy haul one, your engine runs at 1500. Which is not something ideal for normal cargoes, but it's good for heavy ones. This one has got a lower ratio, so at highest gear my engine is going to run at a lower speed, which I think is good for fuel. Feel the power there comparing to the non-V8 one, but the problem with the V8 is that it's not only that it's more expensive, it's also that it consumes more fuel. So I wouldn't recommend V8 still there. Look in the mirror. Yep, so how many times have I been here? Looks like that in every single ETS2 video I'm here. I don't know why I'm via this road. If you watch my ETS2 videos, a lot of you can probably notice that I'm always coming here, always coming via this road, always going to that company, and I don't know why it just happens to be. This place is scaled to real one. I think it's just a made up one. I don't think this is modded from the real world. It's just they just roughly place the cities about the map and then randomly build the streets. Because to be honest, you can't really model from real world with a shrinked version. Let's reverse this. I found that double clicking on that thing doesn't help, which used to be the case in the past. Very lovely. Look at that. How beautiful is she? So the next one I'm going to drive is this Scania S450. This one has got a 6x24/4 chassis. Normal roof and 450 horsepower, 13 litre obviously, no V8, and the gearbox on this one, as you can probably tell, is an automatic gearbox. Not automated, I mean automatic is not bad, but on this one it's not Allison, it is Scania GA867 R. R stands for retarder. So this one is an automatic gearbox from Scania, which in my opinion is better than the Allison. So oops, pressed the wrong button. It's very early in the morning, so this is a morning delivery. I think the Scania R will be better. Actually, Scania G is the best for city truck, city articulated lorry. But Scania G isn't modelled in this group, which is kinda sad. So I'm driving kerosene, I don't know how to pronounce that, 18-ton, some chemical from Manchester to Manchester. So it's a city delivery, which is this is good for, except the cab. So this won't take long. I hope I can find a delivery within the same city for my next delivery on the next lorry, which will be my final one. Oh, I spotted that in they also added caravans, as well as caravans, like towed caravans as trailers, as well as caravan trailers towed by cars, as well as the entire caravan. Park there, and let's park. Lovely. Brilliant. So here we come to the final one, which is a Scania R370. That is the lowest engine power, and the gearbox is the same as the last one, which is the GA867 R. 6-speed automatic gearbox, not automated. Unfortunately, in this one, I can't find a delivery within the same city, so I'm just going to take one with a relatively short distance from Cambridge to, not to Dover, from Cambridge to London. So I tuned this for city truck as much as I can, having a low horsepower engine and automatic gearbox. I'm not quite sure if city trucks use automatic gearboxes. That's something I'm not sure, but if I do something if I get such a lorry, I will get an automatic gearbox. Well, it's got a sleeper at the back, but all lorries in this game do, because they're Arctics and they're long haul. Oh, that's a nice light. Normal roof, nothing special. And what am I carrying? What's that? Caviar, I don't know what that is. 14 ton, not really heavy at all. This lorry may struggle a bit, I'm not sure, because the engine isn't that powerful and the gearbox isn't that good either. But I can thrash it, because I activated my kickdown. Oh, by the way, for the first 3 lorries, well, because they have automated gearboxes, is a bit weird. Anyway, let me have the following bit cut off or fast forward it until we hit London. Gives you a smooth gear change and it's less painful to kick down. I also discovered a new sat-nav function in this game. So when you go out of the route that is planned, it immediately plans you a new route instead of telling you to turn around. And also there are arrows on your entire route, so when you pull in a service station on a single carriageway and you want to go out, you won't lose your direction. That's a good thing. Whereas in the past it only shows arrows on the interchanges or junctions. And also when you're approaching a place where you need to change lane, it tells you on the sat nav as well, but it doesn't really pop up. There is no pop-up, there are just arrows pointing slightly towards the left or slightly towards the right on the sat nav on the route. Okay, let's park this. Very lovely. Look at that. How brilliant is that? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and drop a like. I hope you enjoyed my 5 journeys. And thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Good night.